What's good, everybody? This is Brant at the Classic Physique Collective. Today, I've got some highlights for y'all from the 2022 Texas State Pro in Men's Classic Physique. So our winner was Dancovea Anderson, aka the Black Panther. He secured his Olympia qualification and will be making his second Olympia appearance. A big congratulations to him. Let's go ahead and run through the top 10 placings, then we'll jump into some highlights. So in second place, we had Jason Brown. In third, Anthony Barbera III. In fourth place, Fong Nguyen. In fifth, we had Bryant Smith. In sixth, Toto Zhang. Seventh, in his pro debut, Yaiki Toribio Perez. In eighth, Eduardo Oliveira. In ninth place, Jared Feather. And rounding out our top 10 was Jameer Grady Riley. So that was your top 10. Let's go ahead and jump into some highlights. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with prejudging. We've got the first call out, and then eventually they called them off and just have the top two guys. So here we've got Toto Zhang on the far left, Anthony Barbera III, second from the left, Dancovea Anderson, the Black Panther, in the middle left, Jason Brown in the middle right, Fong Nguyen, second from the right, and Bryant Smith on the far right. Gentleman transitioning to hit a front double. I really like Toto with his quad sweeps here, the fullness in the biceps, but really who shines in the front double is the Black Panther. And we'll see that later on. Side chest here, I really like Fong, especially when he keeps his hamstring drop visible and doesn't necessarily do that step through. He's got a huge hamstring drop, so want to see that more from him. Back double here. You can see the conditioning from Barb's there, second from the left. Just really diced, really peeled. I was very impressed with his shape in the show. Ab and thigh here. You're going to see guys hitting a vacuum and then transitioning into hitting down on their abs. And now favorite classic pose. We got Black Panther hitting that signature side try. And one thing that's interesting is Jason's hitting a back pose, which you don't see a whole lot in the favorite classic pose. And they're hitting a front relax now, waiting on the judges to make the next move. And here, the guys who finished third through sixth are going to get called back into line. And kind of here at prejudging, we knew that Dancovea and Jason were going to be fighting for those 1 and 2 spots. So here we've got that initial call out with these guys and hitting a front double. Man, I love Dancovea's shape in this pose. Just got that hourglass look where his lats and his quad sweeps just create the smallest waist. Side chest here too. Both of these guys have a lot of fullness in the delts and the bicep, as well as great detail in the hamstrings. Now we're moving to a back double. You're going to see apples and oranges here. Jason on the right has awesome back detail, lots of muscle maturity, and then Dancovea's got a lot of width. Both of these guys have a lot of muscle back there, but detail versus width and shape. And now the ab and thigh. Dancovea on the left hitting a vacuum, as well as Jason on the right. I really like the detail in Jason's quads too. I think that really separates him from the pack. And then again, favorite classic pose. Dancovea really shines with that side try. And then Jason showcasing the glutes, hamstrings in the back there. And then back into a front relax. And prejudging is over. All right. So now we're going to jump into the finals highlights. So here we have the guys who placed 7 through 10. We've got Jameer Grady Riley, who is on the far left. Yaiki Toribio Perez, second from the left. Eduardo Oliveira, second from the right. And Jared Feather on the far right. Gentleman hitting a side chest. I really like the detail you see with Jared's hamstrings and glute tie-in on the far right. And now they're hitting a back double. I think Eduardo Oliveira really stands out here with the back width. I think Jared's back on the far right has really improved this offseason too. I know he was really working on that. Adding thigh now. And I think Jameer's oblique feathering is something that really stands out there for me. Got the favorite classic. We got Yaiki hitting that twisting back double, which is impressive. And these guys are called back into line. And next we're going to see the guys who finished 3rd through 6th. All right, so we've got Anthony Barbera the third there in the middle. Toto Zhang to his left. Fong Win on the far right. And Bryant Smith on the far left. See Fong and Toto switching places. Gentleman hitting a front relaxed and now moving into a front double bicep. And I love Bryant's shape on the far left in this pose. Dude has one of the best shapes out there. Here in the side chest, for me, I think Fong and Anthony really stand out here. Anthony for the conditioning, Fong for the size. Man, his hamstring drop is just so impressive. And then Anthony takes this pose pretty easily. Only guy with striated glutes there. Etched in back detail. Pretty easy dub for him there. Ab and thigh here. And the size of Toto and Fong's quads is just crazy. Oh my god. Favorite classic. Seeing a variety of different poses from these guys. And now they're called back into line. All right, so here we just got the confirmation round with the top 2 guys. I think the judges had their minds made up at this point, but this is just for confirmation. So front relax here, and man, Dancovea's shape just continues to wow. That front double is just nuts, man. Side chest here. And both of these dudes just brought it. Probably the best look that I think we've seen from both of these guys. Back double here. Just world-class glutes and hamstrings from both of these guys. I think that was one of the things that really separated them from the pack. Now moving to ab and thigh. And you can see Dancovea amping up the crowd. One thing that I love that he does is he's not afraid to show that he's having a great time. And the judges love that. That really, really brings you favor with the judges. I think if you can smile and you don't look like you're taking a shit when you're hitting a pose, I think way too many guys just try to hit down too hard or like try to look like a hard ass on stage. If you're listening, don't try to do that shit. The judges don't want to see it. Look like you're having a good time. That's what's going to earn you points. And Dancovea does a great job with that. Side chest. We got the guys going for another round of poses. Judges are working them. Taking their time with the back double. You got that width. You see how Dancovea is pushing his thumbs back, turning his thumbs back. That's going to make your bicep peaks look bigger. And that's something he does a great job of. Ab and thigh here. You see the quad detail from Jason, just nutty. And then Dancovea with the side try, with the little step through to showcase the quads and the triceps. And then Jason showing what he's got. And these guys were pumped, man. I mean, how could you not be? This show was just awesome. So that's it. That's the highlights from the Texas State Pro Men's Classic Physique Division. Again, your winner and winning his qualification for the 2022 Mr. Olympia was Dancovea Anderson, aka the Black Panther. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. If you want to keep up with all the latest classic physique content, make sure you follow me on my Instagram at CPC Bodybuilding. I want to thank you all for watching the video today. Stay tuned for more and keep it classic. Peace out, y'all.